नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I'm Javin Dr. Lily Trivedi, and today I'm going to take a lecture on the morphology anatomy of flowering plants, in which I will be taking the session of root and its modifications. Now let's start with the root and its modifications. Now, what is root? The main root is, or the primary root or the tap root is formed from the radicle, and the lateral branches of the root are called secondary roots, which further branch to form the tertiary root. Roots are absent in some angiosperms also. Now, what is the function of root? It provides anchorage to the soil or substrate. It gives absorption of water for mineral nutrition. It is a tissue for food storage and for in some plants for propagation and dispersal of some plant species. So here you can see this is the root part of the plant. Now there are different zones of the root. First is the root cap, which we see over here, and this is the region of meristematic activity, the region of elongation, and this is the region of maturation, which contains root hairs. Now these root hairs are the water absorbing areas of the plant. Now in some plants like the hydrophyte, the apical portion, there is a root pocket in place of root cap. Now let's see the modifications of the root. Now, in the root, we have the two types, the fibrous and the tap root. The tap root is developed from the radicle and it is generally found in dicot. This is the adventitious root. It develops from any part of the plant and instead of radicle and is commonly found in monocots. What are the modifications of tap root? Fleshy root, which we have over here, you can see the conical, that is the carrot, the fusiform, in which the middle portion is thicker, and the tuberous roots, which have irregular shapes like mirabilis, and nepiform, in which the fleshy roots is inflated or swollen and tapers towards the lower end. So here you can see the examples: carrot, radish, dahlia, and sweet pea. So here some more modifications are here: radish, turnip, legumes, rhizophores, and these are the adventitious root modifications: sweet potato, cuscuta, the banyan tree, and the wheat fibrous root. So you see there are a number of modifications of the root. Then we have the crop roots. They arise from the horizontal aerial branches and they are initially hygroscopic. They grow vertically downwards, penetrate the soil, and then they become thick and like the shape of the pillar. Now this is Ficus bengalis, which is all known as burger. Nodulated roots, which we find in the Leguminosae family, that is Cicer aratinum or Chana, in which we have the nitrogen fixing bacteria. Also are present pneumatophore or respiratory roots in negatively geotropic, growing in like Avicennia and Sonorata in the mangrove area. Then we have modifications of adventitious roots like fleshy roots, fasciculated roots, in which tuberous roots. Now in the fasciculated roots, from the base or the lower node, the roots arise in the groups like we see in dahlia plant. The tuberous roots, they become fleshy because of storing food, but there is no definite shape. So here you can see beautiful pictures. Then we have nodulose roots. These become swollen at the apex because of the accumulation of food. For example, we have haldi or kasturi. Moniliform roots are also called as beaded roots because of their bead-like appearance, like in Momordica or bitter gourd. Annulated roots are thickened and as if number of discs are placed one on top of another. Now here we have some other roots, the Natory roots of Jaffa, the epiphytic roots of Venda, the nodulated roots of mango ginger. Casquita has hostorial roots, palmate roots of aconitum, silk roots of maize, and floating roots of Dishnia, and climbing roots of betel. Now, the second modification we have some are stilt roots. What are stilt roots? They are formed from the nodes of the lower portion of the stem and provide mechanical support to the plant. Now these are epiphytic roots like orchids. They absorb moisture from the atmosphere and help of development. Floating roots, where they are inflated and spongy and they are having make the plant light and floats the plant, like in Dictacia. The extraordinary roots, they are Ctenophora and Crapa. They develop chlorophyll. The thorn roots, as you can see in the money plant or pothos, is also performed arise from the stem and changes into thorn, and this is protective in function. So thank you very much. I hope you found my lecture interesting. This session was powered by digital version 2.0 of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. If you have any comment or query, please give in the comment section. I will resolve it soon. Namaste.